Hello, and welcome to Cutlery Cavern. Today I'm continuing my series on identifying traditional pattern folders, and the knife I'm going to be looking at today is known as the peanut. Um, as you can tell, the knife looks nothing like a peanut, and that's because its name does not come from its shape so much as it does from its size. The peanut is a very small folding jackknife. Um, if you can compare it to the trapper, which I've talked about in another video, you see it is much smaller. The trapper measures at 4 1/8 inches long in the closed position, compared to that of the peanut, which comes in at 2 7/8 inches long in the folded position. The blades on the peanut are a clip blade and a pin blade. Those are the standard blades that you will find on the peanut. The clip blade measures about, well, let's see. The clip blade measures about a little over 2 inches with a cutting edge that is approximately 1 3/4 inches. And that's the main blade on your peanut. The secondary blade is a small pin blade. It is about 1 inch long with a 3/4 inch cutting edge. And so there you have the peanut. The standard peanut will almost always come in this kind of frame. It's a nice serpentine shaped frame with a bolster on both ends. And so this is your standard peanut. Occasionally you'll see some takes on it that are non-standard. For instance, Case makes one with a bail and a pair of scissors instead of a pin blade. So there's a non-standard peanut. You'll also see some with multiple blades. For instance, this is a 5-blade peanut. But if you notice, it still has the same shape of a frame. So despite having a skinning blade, a clip blade, a spade blade, a sheepfoot blade, and a pin blade, it's still a knife made on a peanut frame. So someone will refer to this as a 5-blade peanut. When they start doing these things, they really do them specifically for collecting. They become a collectible item, and their value is not going to go up nearly as much as a standard peanut by a good company. As you can tell, just about every company makes them. Here's one by Rough Rider. I also have one by Frost Cutlery. This one is in their Steel Warrior line. I have several by Case. Other companies also make them. Camilla's made them. I believe Great Eastern makes them. Queen makes them. Just about any company out there will make a peanut. And it's simply because it is such a popular pattern to collect. It's one of those knives that goes easily in the pocket. It has a good clip blade that is very usable for small chores, and it has that secondary pin blade, which people will even use to like clean their nails and stuff. So it's a very nice knife. A lot of people like to call it a Sunday go to meeting knife. They'll usually call it that when it has something like pearl handles on it, or perhaps maybe even I had it here a minute ago. For instance, knives with stag handles. So very popular to collect, very nice to collect. However, do not expect them to be cheap if they're made by American-made companies. The thing is even if it is a peanut and it is a very small knife, you're not paying for the amount of steel that is used in the knife or the amount of handle material used in the knife. What you're paying for is the workmanship of the knife. And these knives are harder to make than the larger knife because everything is scaled down in size. So a lot of work has to go into making them, so they're not necessarily cheap. And depending on who's making them and what kind of steel they're using in them, they can become very expensive. So great knife to collect. The ones that are of good value are the ones that are made in the United States. So if you're looking to collect a really cool pattern that is very traditional and very much standardized, you don't see many variations in the peanut. I would say go with the peanut. 2 7/8 inches long, great little knife, great for everyday carry, and great for collecting. Very popular and very cool. Thanks for listening, and I will talk to you again soon.